Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Deco, and the finish! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Caceres calmly anticipates. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good vision. Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Mbappe! Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Mohamed Salah. Van Balten cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that.
Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti. Beckenbauer. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rijkaard is onto this. Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Cleared without complication. And pull it! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And they can counter here. And it's made its way to him. Pinches it off him. And he gets rid in a hurry. Over to the left.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's the keeper's ball. Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shoots! Really well taken goal. Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Deco. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And a chance! And that has been cleared. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Mohamed Salah. Now there's a solid goal! Now that's another chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, didn't catch it right.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good alertness. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Del Piero. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Hullet. That's been slipped through. He has found the way through. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Del Piero. Knocks it into space. Played in. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come loose. He's having a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's had a shot! And how did he not make it 4?
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So, third corner of the game. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has
Nicely
been
intercepted.
indicated.
Kukçu. Beckham. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. And this is Del Piero, and he's managed to get free. Danger averted for now. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. And we're off again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Caceres, nicely shaped ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Roberto Carlos. Guardiola.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Deco. And this is Deco. Corner number 4 coming up here. Keeper's dealt with that. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Del Piero! Sticks it away! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
So is this the start of a comeback? Mbappe, he's away. They want to be quick to recover this. Beckenbauer with a fine tackle.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Chelsea really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now the difference is 3. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Caceres.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's It's in! They're back within reach! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mohamed Salah is offering a right smile there.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. He's got tall. Crossbar comes to the rescue. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Roberto Carlos. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's got space here. It's played through for him. Mbappe! And he hits the net!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had it taken off him. Kukçu. That's a cute ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now that's well seen too. That's a lovely, neat pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe! Can he finish? He scores! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break, and it's very nicely done.
We have ourselves a real game. Great chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Just eases him off the ball. The final 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's intervened well there. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Threads one in. He's on it. Decent chance! Off the post. It's run loose here. And here's Mohamed Salah. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball through. He's got away. Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross goes in, climbs up big. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And the shot! It's in! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And Mbappe! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go on better, possibly.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, played right into his path. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a great position here, and he's got his cross in. He can get that clear. He's found a way past. That has ended up in no man's land. Adams calmly anticipates. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Kirkchu. Ambitious ball. A header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Oh, he's bustling, shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! Into the lead once more! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's the chance to counter. Ronaldo chasing after it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No outsmarting him this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good ball, good take. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Has a look and plays it forward. Beckenbauer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. And it's Deco. And that interception was most necessary.
That was...
There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Beckham. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's cut it out. Pull it. He's got away. Mbappe. Pull it. Terrific header. And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So now the difference is 3. Can he finish? That's really well cleared. And here's Del Piero. And Del Piero! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's a pretty loose pass. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looks a good ball through. Look at the space here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Deco.
2 added minutes has been
A
indicated.
sharp little ball here. Crosses it in. That has been knocked clear. Mbappe, looking for a runner. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the half-time whistle goes.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Now that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah. That's an imaginative pass. That is good alertness. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Now it's Mbappe. He's through. Mbappe! He scores! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's whipped it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Climbs up big! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
You can run onto that. Guardiola. Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Deco. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. Chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe, that's a little off target. Looking to play him in. Shoots! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Deco.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 23,
Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Van Nistelrooy. Number 18,
Rijkaard.
Haaland. Substitutions taking place.
And reclaimed it in a trice. That has not gone well. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Searching pass he's played there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now, can they get him away? And he's on his way, takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
He's tried one! Sensational from Haaland! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nicely spread. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Lovely ball. He's having a shot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his...
Oh, he's been caught napping! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Harlow, chance for a shot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.